It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Hey, yeah. Got on my Rick Younger Show t-shirt. Gonna put on my Rick Younger Show apron. Put it on, yeah. Hello from Ireland. All right, good to have you. Welcome into my kitchen. Giselle is in the house. Kim Council is in the house. I'll say, welcome to the house. We in the house. We in the house. We in the house. Hey, oh my goodness. Full lips must be moisturized. I'm looking at. Oh, wait. Looks like Ricky had been eating some powdered donuts, and he did not. Here we go. Climbing the stairway to heaven. Here we go. Walking the road of ecstasy. Taking a load of this whole world off our shoulders. The door is wide open for you. The door is open for me. Now, if you tuned in yesterday, I made a delicious turkey omelet, and it was so good, I was like, I gotta do that again. Egg white turkey omelet is what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna show y'all the innocent honest. But y'all know we have a theory here on the Rick Younger Low Budget Morning Show that everything tastes better in a Rick Younger Show mug. And you too can get wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia at cafepress.com/Rick Younger Show. We got mugs, we got aprons, we got t-shirts, we got thongs. That's right. Spaghetti strap tank tops. We got babies, bibs, onesies, doggy sweaters. That's just to name a few. But let's see what this cup is doing. Ooh, that good coffee. That's right. The Rick Younger Show mug delivers yet again. Yeah, it's through his blood. I've been delivered. Blackwater records, boy. Ain't nothing like it. That'd be dramatic as hell. Oh my goodness. It's like a nugget crumb. I found a nugget crumb on it. And ain't nobody had nuggets in at least a full 24 hours here. So that's an old nugget. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how I missed it before now. So it must have been under something, got kicked loose. So anyway, people. Now y'all are saying, Ricky, I heard you're going to have a turkey omelet. But what's going to be in it? Okay, so there. Here are my innards. Turkey. We got avocado, mushrooms, peppers, onions, little spinach, hallelujah. And we're going to have, I choose to choose cheese 2 days in a row. We're going to have a little Sargento off the block 4-cheese Mexican. I don't know if that's how it should be described, 4-cheese Mexican. Just like, I don't know. It just sounds like, being a black, I'm sensitive to misidentifications, I guess you could say, Like, it's like, 4-cheese, okay. I'm assuming they got, you can't always trust, but I assume they got people working at Sargento to make sure that that's the proper way to describe the cheese. 4-cheese Mexican. It's like, like I said. Oh well, that's what's going on today. So, quarter cup of cheese is 3 points. Turkey, 1 point. And the amount of avocado one put there is another point. So it's going to be a 5-point omelet. Not bad, right? Not bad for a nice omelet. So I guess I should go ahead and get this pan started. What y'all think? It's time to get breakfast started. It's time to get breakfast started. Said I want to get breakfast started. It's time to get breakfast started. Yeah. Hey, Deborah, you just came in on a good part. I'm just Looking at people like this as you dance down. Letting you know this is for you. So yeah, whew, enough to make you say okay. Michael J. Younger, good. How you doing, Cindy? Cindy. I thought we were birds of a feather now, and we would always be together now. Maybe that's one of my brothers. Wherever I would go, you would follow me. A life of love with you was my destiny. Oh, when you gonna come home, Cindy? I'm in need of you and the love we knew. Cindy, Cindy. How to get over? Yeah, to get it down. You're stuck in the middle. The pain is thunder. Your vegetable. Your vegetable. To the hell. Your vegetable. You're just a buffet. Your vegetable. They eat all for you. Your vegetable. Woo! Yeah, you a vegetable. You a damn vegetable. In your face. Vegetables for breakfast. For breakfast, yeah, I got vegetables. Little spinach, yeah. And an onion too. Got a pepper too. They have vegetables, right? The vegetables. Yeah, woo! God dang. All right. All right. What better way to get the pan started than with a little. Oh yeah, I see you peeping. You peeped this little red wine on the fridge. Red wine. Stay close to me. Not for breakfast, but there's also some black label up there too. Just, little Chambord up there, Every once in a while, as a parent, all you parents understand, the kids be like, all right, y'all gonna make me have to go to the top of the refrigerator and get down something like a quick swig of wine. A little swig of wine. A swig of wine. Not to be confused with swine. Swig of wine. So yeah. So I am going to put the peppers and onions in the pan first with the olive oil. And this is going to be an egg white omelet. So there's going to come a time. There'll come a time when I have to separate the yolks and the whites. When we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day. Just you and me. Boom, 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 boom. Hands in your heart. So they know that someone cares. And their lives will be stronger and free. As God has shown us by turning stones to bread. We all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. If you make a better day, just you and me. We're down and down. And then hope at all. But we just believe that knowing we can flow. Well, let us realize. children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. You do and make a better day. Just you and me. I'm on in here. We are the world. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true. We make a better day. Just you and me. Yeah, yeah. We are the world. We are the world. Oh, sorry. I got a little caught up. I'm letting everybody know that we are the world. Get out, see the world, fulfill all your earthly desires. And then one month you'll come back and marry your money. And the little line from Coming to America. Be like, go fulfill all your worldly desires for 1 month. Then come back and marry your money. Marry your money. It's the little subtle things in that movie that always gets me. The little lines like, yeah, he's supposed to do all that in a month. Takes more than a month to fulfill all your worldly desires. Plus, once you get a month into fulfilling all your worldly desires, like, look, give me a couple more months to fulfill more worldly desires. Just give me the night. So come on out tonight, and we'll leave the earth on the ride to paradise. Feel alright, and we can be love, gonna see that starlight look in your eyes. Well, don't you know we can fly? All right, I'm going to add the turkey. Jive turkey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jive turkey. Jive turkey. Ain't cool being no jive turkey this close to Thanksgiving. Yeah. Jive turkey. Man, it ain't even jive turkey season. It ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. Now for the turkey, you gotta put a little seasoned salt, for the turkey. According to what you have in your inner determines the seasonings that you will include. It's a shame the way you mess around with your man. It's a shame the way you hurt me. I'm like a child at play, and you run away, and you say you call, and you don't call at all. That was produced by Stevie Wonder. Now, if you listen to It's a Shame, and you think about what Stevie put out around that time, it sounds very Stevie. For once in my life, I had someone who needs me. Time to add the spinach. Someone I needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Oh, someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. Yeah, for once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it hurt me before. But I have nothing I know won't deserve me. I'm not alone anymore. But once I can say, this is mine, you can't sing it. Long as I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I am someone who needs me. Who needs me. Someone who needs me. Hey, can I play y'all? But what I can say is that you and me. All right, y'all. It is that time. It is time. It is time For the only separation and segregation we allow on the Ricky on the Low Budget Morning Show, the separation of the yolks and the whites. We call this egg de-aggregation. We're about to make an egg white omelet. That's right. Whites only. I always fear that will be the time when some white supremacist happens to be strolling through. And they'll say, oh my goodness, he said whites only. And they go tell all their friends. The next thing you know, everybody comes back and it's, wait a minute. He said why he was talking about eggs. He wasn't talking about white people. He was talking about egg whites. I'm sorry, brothers. Brethren in white supremacy. False alarm. Get on out of here. Call them names on the way out. You know what to call them. Then I'll laugh at them because I'm like, being called a nigga has never bothered me coming from a person behind the keyboard. Side by side on my piano keyboard, oh Lord, why don't we? All right, y'all. So, I'm going to take out my innards, clean out the pan, so I can put the egg white base. Base! How low can you go? Death row, what a brother knows. That's right, though. P.E. I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it. It said they were suckers. Dear Chuck, we are suckers. Signed, the government. Like, thank you for acknowledging that you are suckers. All right. So, first step is to put the egg whites into the pan. Whites into the pan. Whites into the pan. Also, y'all feel free to share me with your friends and or your enemies. If you're watching now, say, look, Reggae. I got to share Reggae with my friends and my enemies. I'll share you with my enemies. Need some direction sometimes. It's like, here, I'll give you some Reggae. If you love me, why won't you give me a... Hey, if you really love me. If you need me, why won't you give me a... You really need me, till I understand. All my doubts and fears overtake me as I draw you near. I'll be all you need if you need. If you love me, why won't you give me? Open the windows of heaven. If you need me, why won't you give me? For you are the blessing, oh glorious bliss. Waiting for you, look at all you miss. What am I to do? I'll be all you need. If you give me, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Wherever you want, whatever you need, if you give me you, I'll give you anything. If you give me, if you do anything to give me you. Oh, 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 oh. If you love me, they understand you really, really need me. All right. Adding the innards back into the pan, y'all. Okay, because the next step after I put these innards back, put the innards inside, innards inside. Every last one of us got those innards inside. Spread that out. Nice, even. Yeah. Bend down low, boom, 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 boom. Let me tell you what I know. Boom, 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 boom. Bend down low, boom, 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 boom. Hey, Miss RMBA, haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for joining me. Down at Johnny Man. Thanks for joining me. I just wrote that song. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. Oh yeah? Was it me doing comedy or me singing? I don't know if I told y'all that before. I have the distinct honor of being someone who has performed on Showtime at the Apollo as a stand-up comedian and also as a singer with my gospel group. I would be very interested in knowing who else has done that. Comedy, all right, all right. All right, cutting up some avocado. Put some avocado. Man, that was, whoo, that had to be, I'm trying to remember, was that, it had to be somewhere around the year 2000. I'm trying to remember, was it? Yes, it was before I did Rent. So it had to be like 2001. Yes. Okay, I just put in the avocado. Now I'm about to put on some cheese. This is going to be a hearty one. But just remember, y'all, like I said, with all the stuff, it's still only a 5-point omelet. So the points is coming from the cheese. I'll tell you the truth. Not one to lie about something like that. All right. If you give me you. Yes, the jack of all trades. Folks said Papa called himself a jack of all trades. I mean, that was in my Bible to the grave. Oh my goodness. And my egg did not bust. Even with all of that goodness inside. Goodness inside. Goodness inside. Yes, my omelet has a lot of goodness inside. What goodness inside? Man. Showtime at the Apollo. Let me tell y'all something about performing at the Apollo. It's a blur. Because you know that people will boo you. You like, look, I gotta get in and out, nobody gets hurt. You got a plan, you got a game plan. So you like, let me tell all these jokes fast as I can, get on out of here. When I was singing on there, I didn't worry about getting booed because I sung gospel. Gospel may not win, but it doesn't get booed. You will not get booed. Black folks don't play with the possibility of lightning striking them. Like, wait a minute. Just in case that is a real thing, let's not tempt fate. And like, man, this guy sounds awful singing gospel. But let's just let him finish. Bless his heart. You know, they bless your heart. They're not gonna die. They just ain't gonna boo you though. They're like, nah, man, I ain't trying to get struck. Now look at this omelet. Look at this. See the goodness inside? Turkey, avocado, mushrooms, cheese, spinach, peppers, onions. Goodness. And I might put some salsa on top. I don't know. Or just salsa on the side. Salsa on the side. But you know what else I'm gonna have on the side? You guessed it. A pear on the side. I want my pear. Ooh, ah, oh yeah. Pass on the side. With all my heart, I love you, baby. Sweet love, and my calling on your ears. I feel no shame on the love. Sweet love, you're never gonna bring a secret below. Cause you know this is where you belong. Oh, sweet, sweet love. Oh, look at that pear. Like my pear, like I like my women. Juicy and pear-shaped. You know what I'm saying? I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am, and I am yours. You have gone and made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love. And oh, I don't want no one but you. Won't you believe in my song? Lady, you're the only love I need. And beside me is where I want you to be. My love, there's so much I want you to know. You're the love of my life. You're my lady. It's all right, Tanya. You can always catch us in replay, and you are such a faithful friend. So you are always forgiven if you are tardy or if you are absent. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. And speaking of love and answers, Jesus is the answer. Um, it's that time. I finished making the meal, so now it's time for clean up, clean up. Everybody, everywhere, clean up, clean up. Everybody do your shizzy, shizzy, shizzy. And when I clean up, if you have a request, let it be known. I'll see what I can do for you. Leave me alone. I'm a family man, and my pocket's much worse than my face. Also, tomorrow, I will be in Newark, New Jersey, doing a little comedy. My triumphant return to the live comedy stage. So if you are in Newark, check me out. There's a flyer up on the page. Go check that out. And I'll go ahead and post a little something. I'm gonna post something on Twitter again. I do it again, post it again. So yeah. So I'm tired of playing on the team. I don't get time out anymore. Oh my goodness, y'all. Something that has not happened in a while. I started to feel low because it hadn't happened in so long. But Gina Nicole Brown rolled up in here. Gina, I kissed you once and then I felt so wonderful, so very wonderful. Let's do it over again. Look at you, oh, look at you. So fresh, so free, so fine. Look at me, oh, look at me. I can't believe I am such a lucky guy to have Gina. Oh, Gina. All right. Deborah, I have not watched Summer of Soul, but I think I'm going to watch it today. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to watch it as I start eating my breakfast. I was 1969. That was a good year. That's my year. 1969, another summer, sound with a funky drummer. Yeah. So I'm going to check that out today. So where was I? I am, Gina, I'm glad to have you. I'm at the part of the day. Oh, thank you. Been time when I've been real low. And I found the material things. I thought I had so much value. I'm doing dishes, so that means if you got a request, let it be known. Let it be known then. I've gotten good recommendations on that one. You know, sometimes, when you know something is good, you want to have the time to dedicate to that. And I'm telling you, today, as I'm start eating, and even after I'm finished and I can just watch it, I have some free time. I'm going to watch that. That's the next thing on the list. Sometimes at night I can't start stuff because by the time I finish with all the things I've done during the day, I'm tired. I sit down on the couch and I fall asleep. That's why I haven't seen In the Heights movie all the way through. It's like I've yet to be able to start it at a time where I'm still awake enough to make it through 2 hours of anything. So, yes, I know. I'm looking forward because I've seen some of the acts that are a part of it. I just want to thank you for letting me be myself. Oh, I was a lonely man, a man with no direction, no purpose, nobody to love me for me. I mean, loving me for some other reason than my own self. That's not a good thing. Don't do that. Just love me for me. I want somebody to love me for me, to make me happy. I search low and I search high, trying to find myself a cutie pie, but my destination leads me to a dead end. Over and over again. It seems that every time I find the right girl, she turns out to be the very wrong girl. Tell me, y'all, when will this madness stop? I know you want love. Love, that's what I'm talking about. A relationship, a commitment, something to live for. See, Hattie was looking for love. Looking for love. Hopefully in the right places. Looking for love in all the wrong place. He said, this is like a nice place to not find love. Let me go look for love then. Come on. And you're doing it wrong. You know you're looking in the wrong places. There ain't no love in there. Ain't no love in there. It's a lot of lust in there. A lot of iniquity in there. A lack of integrity in there. Don't go down there. There's no love down there. Okay. Well, anyway, people, let me show y'all this breakfast one more time. Let me show you one more time this delicious breakfast of mine. That's right, a turkey omelet, turkey, avocado, cheese, mushrooms, peppers, onions, spinach. Yes, all on an egg white, all smothered up, pressed together, running over. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat that, and I'm gonna watch Summer of Soul. It's nice to know that I was born the year that the summer was full of soul. So y'all know how we do. That's right. We've been speaking positive things into our lives. We're saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we're constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmation is, I am Rick Younger, world-famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend. And I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to just say it. I got to get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're going to do and make it happen. Right? But hey, before I go, I just want to share one thing with y'all. I'm happy to be alive today. And you're like, Ricky, come on, man. No, I am. Because yesterday, I didn't think I was going to make it. Y'all think, Ricky, stop. I'm not joking. Okay, let me tell y'all. Yesterday, I made some very delicious pork chops. So delicious. And I ate one. I still got one in the refrigerator. I'm going to eat that later, but with care. So I'm eating my pork chop, and I'm rushing through it because it's not because I'm in a rush to go anywhere, but because it was so good. I just kept shoving it in my mouth, and I bit off a piece that was a little too big and swallowed it without chewing enough, and it was stuck in my throat. And I'm like, oh my goodness! This is stuck in my throat, and I was like, trying to push it down, it wasn't going. I was like, don't try to push it down. That could just make it worse. So then I'm like, oh my goodness, it's not coming back up either. So I'm like, I'm trying to Heimlich myself. That's not working. And I panicked. And then I had a moment where it's like, Rick, you could possibly die in your kitchen right now if you do not calm down and think this through. You know, I just could not get up under and push right with my Heimlich. And I was trying. It's harder to Heimlich yourself than to Heimlich someone else. So I was like, okay, what, so then I started to try to stick my finger down my throat to make myself vomit. And finally, I spat up a small enough piece to make the piece that was in my throat small enough to go down. And it was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I was like, especially as someone who is no longer married, somewhere in the back of my mind is this fear of dying alone. I just thought it would be later in life. Not at this young age where I am right now. And I was seriously like, I was on the verge of leaving my apartment and just knocking on apartment doors or going out into the street. And I'm going to look crazy, but I got to find somebody to help me. and that's when I did enough to get it to come up. But I mean, it was for real. And I know that sometimes when I tell a story, it can be entertaining, the story itself, but the actual happening was so serious. So when I say I am happy to be alive today, I am. And I will be chewing more. I will be making sure I get at least 20 chews, 20 to 22 chews for every bite. Savor my food, chew slower. And I blame myself though because the pork chops were so delicious till I was rushing. But I gotta just take the time to savor my deliciousness. Hello from Cleveland. How you doing, Raven? So good to have you. I'm sorry you came in on a story of death. I know, right? A comedian gets killed by a pork chop. You know, I know that there's been rumors that Mama Cass choked on a ham sandwich. It's like it's been argued one way or the other whether that is true. But I don't want to be the person where there is the possibility of that debate going on. You know, I heard he died eating a pork chop. No, it was Rick. He died eating a chicken wing. Oh no, it was Rick. It was me. See, I don't even. You know, I want to be old enough to die from old age and natural causes. That's why I'm trying to take care of myself. And the next step to take care of yourself, people, is take your time when you eat. That's the moral of the story. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of here. But remember, I'm Rick Younger. You can find me at Rick Younger on Twitter, Instagram, Haps, Twitch, uh, Facebook.com/Rick Younger page. Go like that. YouTube.com/Rick Younger. Also where you can also see this low budget morning show on YouTube. CafePress.com/Rick Younger Show for wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia. Or Google me. I'm the first 6 to 12 pages of Rick Younger on Google. Man, if Mama Cass could have shared her sandwich with Karen Carpenter, they'd both be here today. Oh my goodness. That is funny and oh, so dark. And that's why I'm laughing so hard, man. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon down your hair and golden starlight in your eyes. It's true. I don't know anybody with blue eyes right now, so. But yeah, those eyes are blue. And just think, the wonderful music that could have come from Karen Carpenter and Mama Cass sharing a sandwich. Yes. So anyway, people, I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love. Ba, ba, da, da. Do, do, do. Spread love. The traditional disguise of sad love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. More love is what we need. Bang, bang. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. Only he can save my life and only he can hear my cry. I want to thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer I give to only you. I know it can't compare to a gift from you. You gave me your love, you gave me your son. Now I say amen. Father, I say, amen. All right. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you just tuning in, catch me on replay, and I'll catch you guys later. All right? And I'm out.